Hello, Hillmount. Welcome back to another edition of Pose and PE Track and Field Week. And as you know, today we're doing the one set of events we haven't done yet. They do take place on a field. They do use mostly our arms and our core. All right, so if your legs are a little sore from all the jumping yesterday, no big deal at all. We will be using our legs, of course. We are playing a sport, all right, but not nearly as much as we'll be using our core and our arms. All right, think about what those events are. You probably already know, but we will tell you what you need first for the events. All right, there's 4 different events in this category. For one of them, you need something that you can throw. All right, it should be kind of long and straight, just like these indoor baseball bats are. You could also use a long, straight paper towel roll. All right, you could use maybe a stuffed animal that's long and straight. All right, something like that. All right. You also need, now this is a specialized one. All right, we took one of Jacob's and Ella's mother's pantyhose. We cut it, so this is one leg of it, and we just put a ball inside, as you can see more clearly on Jacob's and Ella's. All right, and there you have it. Okay, if you don't have pantyhose, no problem. Maybe you could do a plastic bag. Maybe you could do a stuffed animal that has legs. All right, Jacob, can you put that down before they get dizzy? Thank you. You also need, we are using like indoor type frisbees. All right, if you don't have one of these, maybe you have a stuffed animal that's a circular shape. All right, maybe you have paper plates in your house. They'd work fine as well. Okay. And the 4th event, you need some kind of ball. It shouldn't be too big, all right? I'd say your hand size or smaller, okay? The palm of your hand size or smaller, but not too small either. Ideally, around the size of your palm is perfect, okay? That's around what our ball sizes are. Whatever you can find. If you can't find one, no big deal, but you should be able to at least throw it. You could roll up some socks like we showed you before. You could use a very round stuffed animal as well. All right, anything at all will be fine for that. Okay, and the additional things you need, some kind of a stick. All right, we're using hockey sticks. It's just like our line that we'll be throwing from today. All right, you could use a stick from outside. You could use a ruler, whatever you have. All right, and we are also using a hula hoop. All right, if you don't have a hula hoop, no big deal. Maybe you have 4 water bottles that you can stand inside. It's just for your area to stand in. Okay, 4 cups, 4 containers set up, whatever, just to make yourself an area to stand in. Okay, and speaking of water bottles, we are going to get thirsty today. Grab your full one. We'll also be using this for some target practice later today as well. So ideally, it should be able to close really well, and if it falls, it doesn't spill out water. Okay? Hillmount, pause the video here. You didn't need too much at all yesterday for jumping, but you need a ton of stuff today. So grab all those things, and we'll see you soon for our track and field events in throwing. Hillmount, I hope you got everything you needed for our throwing events today. First, let's go warm up so we can throw the best we can. Just starting with the march. So lucky, so happy to be back in your homes once again. So happy to have Jacob and Ella with us once again. We are working on our throwing today. Throwing uses our core a lot as well as our arms a lot. So we'll really need to warm up those. Let's get the arms going to the side. Excellent job, Hillmount. Can we do the same thing, but our arms going up in the air? In 4, 3, 2, and air. So just keep the march going. Your arms are going up. We're going to push them down in 4, 3, 2, 1. So same thing, march. Just pushing our arms down towards the ground. In 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get more of an aggressive march here. So we're really bending down, warming up our hips and our core. Excellent job. And let's just march it up in the middle. All right, let's take this to a step touch. You're going out to your left, step touching. Here we go. Excellent job, everybody. Let's put some arm raises into this. All right, let's do it with some laterals. Let's do it with some curls. And some rows. And some bench presses. Great job, Hillbound. Let's turn it into a grapevine in 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're grapevining. Good for you if you transition right to that grapevine. Can you do it adding a hop to that grapevine? We know how to hop really well from yesterday's jumping activities, don't we? Can we add a clap to that hop? Great job, everybody. I hope you're starting to feel warm. I know I am. All right, back to a march. Let's take it up to a run. Let's kick our bottoms. Great job, everybody. Grab a drink from your water bottle. We'll see you soon for our throwing aerobic. Welcome back, Hillman. I hope you're feeling nicely warmed up. I know I am. Grab the 4 things we're throwing today. The frisbee, your indoor bat, the ball, and the ball inside the pantyhose. And come follow me. Let's do our throwing aerobic. We're just going to put our 4 things behind us safely to the side for now. And we're just running on the spot, just like Jacob and Ella are. Can we get some quick feet in here as well? Beautiful. All right, let's pick up our first thing. We'll use the ball first. We're just marching. And with the ball, let's just throw it in front of us with 2 hands. Catch it with 2 hands. You should be an expert at this by now. We've done it so many times. Let's see it with just your right hand. Keep that march going, Hillmount. Your legs are nicely warmed up. Let's keep them that way. Can you do it with your left hand? Just your left. Excellent job. You drop it, no big deal. Go and get it and come back in. Great work, Hillmount. Can you do it low? So in front of your stomach. 1 hand to the other hand. Keep your march going. Good for you if you can. And what about over your head? Can you do that? Keep your march going. 1 hand to the other hand over your head. All right, excellent job. Let's put that down. Let's pick up our frisbee. Still marching, Hillmount, with the frisbee, a little bit trickier. Can we do a 2-hand catch? 2-hand catch. Keep that march going, Hillmount, during your 2-hand catch. Can you do it with just your right hand? You might have to turn the frisbee a certain way to make it easier for you to catch. Just your right. Keep the march going. Don't stop marching, Hillmount. And what about with just your left hand? Turn your frisbee. Can you catch it with just your left? Keep your march going. And let's try it hand to hand. Hand to hand. You drop it, no big deal. Pick it back up and hopefully keep it with you Keep the march going. Excellent job. All right, what's next? Let's use our bat. 2 hands for our bat. I'm turning my bat a little bit because I don't want it to flip all around. I don't want it to hit me in the head. So it's just going up and down the exact same way. Keep that march going, Hillman. Can you do it with your right hand? Just your right. Just your left. Excellent job. And one hand to the other. Beautiful. It's like we're those jugglers with torches. All right, and let's grab our last thing. The pantyhose with the ball. Can you throw it up and catch it? Keep the march going. You can catch the ball if that makes it easier. Let me see how you're doing. You caught it. Great job. Grab a drink from your bottle, and we'll see you soon for our skill. Welcome back, Hillman. It's time to work on our throwing skills. We still need the 4 things we're throwing, as well as our hula hoops, and the stick as well for your line. Come follow me. First thing we're doing, we're putting our hula hoops on the ground. Just pick up your ball and catching it any way you want. Alright, you can stop there. The ball is for something called shot put. This originated in the Middle Ages when they threw cannonballs. They tried to throw them as far as they could. For the shot put, you're not allowed to use your wrist. Your wrist has to stay up as you throw. So it's not like a baseball throw, it's a pushing throw. Shot put. We're inside our hula hoop. We have our balls back against our chin. We're pushing up. Okay, so notice the way I'm shifting my weight from my back leg up to the front of my body. My other arm is back here against my leg that's back here, and I am pushing. Alright, so let's give that a try. We're going to try to push that ball and throw it. It's coming back. Push. Now, remember, you're not out here to break anything in your house. We're not throwing for distance today. We'll be throwing to aim. Alright, so try to work on your aim. Don't hit any walls, any TVs, anything in your house. Alright? Good. Try it 2 more times, Hillman. 2 more times. Remember, don't touch anybody else's shots. Alright, they're called shots. They're not called balls for the shot put. Alright. I think we are ready to try our next activity, which is called the discus. Pick up that frisbee. Alright? The discus is an ancient Olympic event. Alright? And for the discus, we are trying to throw it as far as we can, but remember, not far, to a certain spot, starting just like we did for the shot put. Except for the shot put, we kept it close to our face. For the discus, we'll keep it close to our hip. Alright? And we're extending out with our arms. Now remember, when you throw a frisbee, it would be this way. Instead, we are turning our bodies to face the other way, and we're throwing it like on our forehand in frisbee. Alright, so starting from your back, extend forward. Okay, lift that back leg up so your heel is off the ground. Try it with a little throw. Remember to be very careful with your throws, Hillman. Alright, just a little throw. If you're hitting a wall, you're not doing a good job. Try that 2 more times at your own pace. How are we doing? You're looking really good. Let's try the hammer. The hammer throw. All right, this is another one from the ancient Olympic Games. The hammer throw. We are doing the same type of form, except it's going with 2 hands. 2 hands, and we're trying to get that hammer up in the air. So remember, our weight always starts at the back, and we're extending up and forward. Don't hit the walls, heel mount. Excellent. Try it 2 more times. See if you can get that hammer up in the air a little bit. Keep it going. You're doing great. We have 1 last hammer. All right. Time to work on our last throwing event. For the last throwing event, we don't need our hoop, so we'll move our hoop to the back. We do need our throwing line. All right. This one is also from the ancient games. The ancient Greeks, used to use javelins a lot, right? So instead, we throw, or spears a lot, excuse me. Instead, we throw something called a javelin. All right, as you know today, we're throwing our indoor baseball bats. We've set up our sticks so we can walk towards them, take 3 steps towards them. Let us show you how to throw. All right, so take your indoor baseball bat, hold it by the handle with just 1 hand, all right? And that arm is going to come up behind you, okay? It's not like throwing, because in throwing, I would bring my arm forward to throw. Instead, I'm leaving my arm up. Let me see if I can adjust the camera a little bit so you can see that better. I'm stepping with my opposite foot, and my arm is going up in the air. Up in the air. Right? And you know you've done it right if your javelin just keeps going straight. If your javelin starts to flip, you've used your wrist. All right? If you don't use your wrist, your javelin will just keep going straight. All right? Let's give it a try. We're facing sideways. Our throwing arm is behind us. We're stepping with our opposite foot and coming through regular. Let's try 3 of those at your own pace. Here we go. I know it's tricky, heel mount, to get it not to flip. See if you can do it. Beautiful. All right, great job, everybody. We're going to stop here, grab a drink from your water bottle, and we'll work on our throwing games. Heel mount. Now that we've learned the 4 track and field throwing events, it's time to play them. Take your water bottle, your full water bottle, and set it up for a certain target area. You can see we still have our javelin stick set up. We also have our target set up. Make sure those targets, heel mount, are on the floor and away from walls. We don't want to hit any walls, of course. We're going to start with the javelin event. So grab your javelin. You know how to do this. You're not aiming for distance. You're aiming for a target. All right, let's see if you can hit it. You get 3 tries. Here we go. If you hit yours, if you knock it down, just set it right back up and give it a try again. Remember, this is not a race. It's very different than our running events. Take your time. Make sure your form is right, heel mount. All right, I think we've had 3. We are going to move into our events that are in our hula hoop. So we're putting our stick against the wall. We're putting our javelins against the wall. We're setting up our hoop. Let's do it in the same order as before. We're starting with our shot put. Still aiming for your full water bottle. Make sure it is closed up, of course. Remember, from your back leg and to your front. Try it 3 times. See how many times you can hit your bottle, preferably in the air, not hitting the ground first. Remember to aim with your arm, follow through right towards your target. Beautiful. Did you hit yours? I hope you did. If you did, remember to set it back up before you try again. All right, I've taken 3. I think we're ready for our discus. Grab your discus. Remember, that's with one hand. I have a thumb on top, 2 fingers on the bottom, and I'm rotating forwards. Remember, you lose points if you hit the walls, Hillmount. Don't hit any walls, just hit your bottle. Take 3 tries. Hopefully you're getting a little closer each time. Follow through to your target. Good for you if you are getting closer. All right, I hope you're ready to move to the hammer throw, our final throwing event. Grab your pantyhose. Remember, you're starting on one side and following through forward. Ideally, it's going in the air and hitting that water bottle in the air. If it's the trickiest one, it's the trickiest one for me. Great job, Hillmount. You're looking really good. Give it a couple more tries. Nice, Ella. Good try, Jacob. All right, with whatever time's left, you can try your favorite event. So any of the 4 throwing ones, set it up, give it a try. I'm going to mix it up myself. I'm going to do one of each different type. All right. How did you do? Did you knock some water bottles down? I hope you did. Grab a drink from your bottle. We'll see you soon for our cool down. Welcome back, Hillmount. Hope you had a lot of fun during our throwing events today. I know we did. We are going to cool down. We're still going to use our hammers to cool down. All right, so if you have yours, you can definitely use it as well. Let's just start with an inhale and exhale. Keep that march going. Inhale and exhale. Good. We're going to take our hammer with one hand. So I have the ball in one. I have the end of the pantyhose in the other. I'm just holding it right in front of me. Good. And now I'm going to twist to the left side and twist to the right. Beautiful. Good for you. If you're not hitting anybody near you, you're doing this nice and slow. Trying to leave your arms out nice and straight. Feel a nice twist in your body. Let's do one more rotation. To the left. And to the right. Excellent. Can we bring that above our heads? So it's above our heads. All right. And can we bring it down and forward? Keep your legs nicely spread apart. And up again. Good, let's try that again. Forwards. Nice and slow, Hillmount. Remember, stretching is never a race. And one more try. Forwards. And up. Excellent. Let's do one more here. We're going to step on the ball with one hand, and you're reaching up, bringing that pantyhose up into the air. Now back down, stretch out your arm, and up again. Good, just with your left arm, and up. One more, down, and up. Let's try the same thing with our right side, so just stepping on the ball. It's going up and down, up and down. One more, and down. Good, I'm just going to adjust the camera. Take a seat on the ground. You can put your legs right out in front of you. And how about you're going to take the pantyhose, wrap them around your legs, and see if you can pull the pantyhose towards you, but keep your legs nice and straight. Excellent. Can you pull just the left side? Now, can you pull just the right side? Still hold on with the other hand. Don't let it go. Just the left and just the right. Beautiful. Shake that out. All right, let's try one more. It's going to be a similar kind of one. I'm leaving the ball below my feet, and I'm lifting up with both hands in front of me. And lean forward and back up, both hands. And one more, lean forward and back up with both hands. Shake that all out, Hillman. Shake your hammer out as well. Just don't hit yourself in the face. Grab a drink from your bottle. We'll see you soon for our health tip of the day. All right, welcome back. We really hope you enjoyed our throwing activities today, Hillmount. As always, we look forward to seeing your videos, your photos, hearing your comments. Let us know what you thought about the throwing events for track and field. Today, in our health tip of the day, your job is to learn about the nasal swab. All right, the nasal swab. This is a test that's done to see if people have the coronavirus in their bodies or if they don't. Okay, it's a special video for kids. Once again, a fabulous Sick Kids video. We hope you've been enjoying them this week. And this is our final one. And it is a 4-minute video, and it tells you all about what the nasal swab's for. I think I might have just told you. What it feels like to have the nasal swab, and even how to get ready for it. Okay? I don't know if we will ever have a nasal swab. I personally have not had one. All right? And if you haven't, no big deal at all, but it's always good to know what they're doing to find out if the coronavirus is in people's bodies. All right? And that's about all we have to tell you about that. We hope you enjoy the videos. As always, please tell us one thing that you learned from the video about the nasal swab. All right? And we really hope you enjoyed our track and field activities this week. It's been a pleasure doing them with you and having our own track and field facilities in our own houses. All right? For next week, you're going to have to transform your basement, your living room, your backyard, whatever you've been doing these workouts in, into a gymnastics studio. All right, so figure out where your gymnastics mat is and what it looks like, and find it, because we'll be doing lots of gymnastics activities next week, a Hillmount favorite, so we really look forward to that. All right, just a reminder, there will be no Pose and PE episode on Monday. Monday's an extra day with your family. It's Victoria Day. So we'll see you on Tuesday for our first gymnastics episode. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.